Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on where you're coming from. I will let people filter in slowly, and then we'll get to the list today. It's going to be a busy day, so welcome aboard. And as soon as I see enough people, we will get started. It's going to be a fun day today. People are starting to come in now. Good to see you. Start out with a nice cup of coffee. All right, so Greg's here. Afzal says hello. Greg's in and can hear, which is good. Stephen, good to see you. Hello, everyone. Okay, early bird catches the worm. So here's an interesting name for you guys to play with. For the first 13 people that got here early, you can go see if you are interested in that name, satinbeddingsheets.com. It's available. Have fun. Go grab it. It's going to be one of those fun days where I pretty much didn't need much of a topic because there's a lot of cool stuff going on and a lot of really good dropping and available names. I have some other surprises that I'll throw in, but it's good to see everybody. Let me get rid of my Art of the Name banner. We are at the Art of the Name, and welcome. For those of you that do not know how to find us, well, you're out of luck. No, you can find us at facebook.com/groups, the Art of the Name. We go every week. It's a busy group, getting busier and busier, and it's all good. So that's us, the Art of the Name. I can get rid of the banner, and off we go. So I've already put a name out there for you guys to look at. Well, lots of comments and questions already coming in. Naveen, good to see you. Jeffrey, hi-ho. Facebook user, let's go. Yes, it's going to be interesting today. Hey, Joe, good to see you as well. Joe Jones. What about buying corporate domain? Well, we'll get to that. We're going to get to all this stuff. Addie, good to see you. We have a pretty big group, and it's only going to get bigger. Yes, it's getting bigger as I speak. So I already put a domain out there that is available to register, Satin Bedding Set. If anybody's interested, there will be more. Like I said, the early bird always gets a worm. That's the first one that you can grab. And then since we have what's coming to be a full house, I will get started. John, good to see you from LinkedIn. You may notice today I'm coming in a little bit clearer than usual. So the reason for that is I upgraded my camera to a 4K camera. I'm not sure anybody wants to see me that close, but at least it's better quality video for you guys. I also bought a new microphone, which is here. Where is it? Here. I haven't hooked it up yet because I've been too busy this week with a whole bunch of stuff, but I will hook it up. So it's all good. So Kathy says, you still doing the list reviews, been out sick a couple of weeks. Link, oh yes. Kathy, you have no idea what you're in for today. It is a crazy day, and you will need to be fast on your fingers because I'm going to put up what I do is I do the domains are dropping tomorrow, which, by the way, the list is fabulous. I think you're going to love some of those. There was even one that was so good, and I never do this, but I had to register an available name that's dropping, that's already dropped. So I registered one of those last night in my research. But now you're going to get a list of tomorrow's domains that are dropping, and there's some really good premium ones. So I think you're really going to like that. But we also have a huge list of names that are available for registration today. So you're going to get some of them shortly during the show, as well as just going through the show. So you'll get a whole bunch of them. I wouldn't worry. Still lots of people coming on. Hello. Thanks for all you've done and doing. Appreciate it. Welcome back, Jeffrey. And I'm here also. Okay, so that's good. We've got a lot of people in here now. So without further ado, the first topic I'm going to go to today is the fabulous list of dropping names that are dropping tomorrow that you may or may not want to back order. If you find one you really like, obviously you can back order it, but you don't have to back order all of them or any of them. What you can do is just wait until about 3 to 4 p.m. tomorrow, and then you can check with your registrar of choice and do a name search, and some of them will be available. If you're lucky enough that somebody missed them and didn't back order them, you'll be able to get them for the $10 reg fee. So that's for the dropping names. You don't always have to go register ahead of time or do anything like that. So, all right, now I'm going to start sharing some stuff with you guys because I know that's what you want. So I will, let's get to the names. Hold on, my screen's too big. I just need to adjust it. There we go. Okay, I'm going to start sharing some of these names with you. Let's see what else we got. John's here. Hey now. Wanted to buy your time to review my list. Yes, that's available too. Thanks for that question. There is a link. I was going to post it later, but since you're asking, I'll still post it later because I'm stuck in my order of my outline. Okay, but I will post it, Kathy. It's good to see you back. All right, let's go to the names that are dropping tomorrow. Let's go to that list. It's going to be fun. And I'm telling you, there's some really good names in this list. I'm just going to move the software now, and I'm going to get my face out of the way so you can see it and not me. So there, you've got that. Let's get my face out of the way. There you go. So let's start with what I consider to be some of the lower end fruit, which isn't so bad either, but we've got some really good high end ones as well. So let's start. You guys can comment on which names you like, and I'll watch for your comments. Reputation Alert Service, 50 people a month. Baltimore Sprinkler Systems, 55 a month. San Francisco Emergency Plumbing, 75 a month. Charlotte Driveways, it's a pretty good name for a driveway person, 98. Fresno Courier, also a good name. Mesquite Window Cleaning, please forgive me if I pronounce some of these names wrong, but well, some of them are tough to go as you go through. Memphis Web Company, there's quite a few web companies that are dropping with city names. That one's got 222. Reputation Management Alerts, 254, really high CPC. Home Automation Hacking, well, wherever there's home automation, there's going to be home automation hacking. Wi-Fi Lawnmower, I'm sure we're not far from this, although I'd hate the power to go out while you're doing it with Wi-Fi. Oh, by the way, that reminds me, I must apologize. At the end of last week's show, I cut off dramatically, and it's because as I was saying my first goodbye, the power went down. So I don't know what happened, just the internet went down. Hopefully it doesn't happen today. Let's go. I pay for the best internet connection anyway, so I don't know why it goes down. Memphis Web Company. We did reputation management alerts. We did Wi-Fi lawnmower, bald prevention, like baldness prevention, 448 people. Savannah Web Development, city pest garden control, interesting. And then one of my ones I like just because I like to say, you're unforgettable. You're unforgettable, 694 a month must come from his song. All right, now I'm going to get to stuff that I'm not sure. Monrovia Hair Salon, 893. Naperville Garage Door Service, okay? Also a specific product and service. Worcester Printing, 1,300 a month, pretty good domain name to me. We're going to get so much better, guys, you have no idea. Eyelash Warehouse, interesting. If you want to sell eyelashes, that's it. Rally Web Solutions, as I said, more web solutions. Dallas Trademark Lawyer, great domain name. It's good if you want it. Trademark Lawyer, $13.80 a month. Licensed Sports Psychologist, also a good domain name, $15.80 a month. Las Vegas Title Loan. Title Loan is better than title loans because people only look for one. Home Office Communities. That's pretty good if you want to set up a group or a Facebook group or something where you set up a community and you set up multiple communities. It's not bad. 1,800 people are looking for it, so it can't be that bad. Salt Lake City Podiatry. Apparently there's lots of 1,850 people in Salt Lake have foot problems, so you can get to them. Now this one's interesting, Booking Clouds. This would probably be better as a cloud booking service where you could book all kinds of appointments. Could also be cloud hosting, Booking Cloud Host, could be anything. People are looking for it, it's a good name. This one's good too, Chicago Tire Repair. Not a bad name, 2,300. Holographic House. This one has a lot of people looking for it, but I was talking to somebody yesterday. I have no idea what I would do with it, but it's an interesting name. Wi-Fi blockers. Now this is good. I know that they're a big thing and you can buy them all over the place. If you go into a movie theater and you want to screw people up, you put on a Wi-Fi blocker and nobody can make any calls while you're in the theater or anywhere else. They won't get any signal. It's a big item, believe it or not. 5350, look for it. Here's another one. Here's a question. Now, people don't register enough questions, even though people Google questions. What are funnels? Well, what are funnels? Funnels are things that allow you to create a sales experience where you generate an interest, move them through a page, move them to another page with an upsell, and then move them to a sales page. There's lots of different things you could do with that. Chicago Mortgage Company, great name for a domain name for a company dealing in mortgages. This one I wrestled with a little bit because I wasn't sure what it was. Square Roofs. So you Americans would say roof. I would say roof because I'm Canadian. A square roof, I don't know. I know it's like a square root to me, but there must be square roofs because 6,500 people look for it. Learning aura. Now this is pretty good for those of you that like auras. It's nice to have a good learning aura. London Pharmacies. Probably a good name for some of you guys on there. People are posting questions. I will get to those after. Licensing broker. This could be anything. This could be a real estate licensing broker, fishing, hunting, whatever you want. Could be something cool. Juiced Fresh, great brand name for a juice store or something like that. You'd see in a fast food mall or something. Cured Acne, 10,200 people need a cure for acne, and cured acne is better than just acne. Middle Residential, this could be some sort of a real estate site. I'm not sure if you want to be classified as middle, but still a good name. Flying Basics. If you want to learn the basics of flying, where better to go than Flying Basics for all your flying needs? Here's a licensing broker, spelt a little differently than the other one. No, they both look the same to me, which is weird. But anyway, bookmark bars. This is pretty good because everyone has a bookmark bar in their browser. So I don't know, could be anything. It actually be a cute name for a bar because everyone knows what a bookmark is. 15,900 people go to saveears.com. So I think it'd probably be a good name for a hearing aid store or just a hearing doctor or something like that. It's a brandable. People won't forget it. Television Hunter. If you could be anything, could be a TV show that's already on, or could be somebody who wants to do a review site on 5 or 10 different brands of television. 16,000 people like it. Okay, one that I like that's not bad. Certified Web Hosting. It's obviously a good name for a web host. If you can't get web hosting, which most of us can't, certified web hosting is not bad. The rental tractor always reminds me of the tractor story on Seinfeld. But in this case, we're talking about the rental tractor, which you could rent a tractor. 20,000 people look to rent a tractor, so that's pretty good. Moan sounds. Now this one was interesting. I just had to leave it here. I'm chuckling in myself. I don't know what people are looking for here, but 20,000 people are going there. So maybe they don't have any internet connection. They just want to hear sounds. Who knows? But people are going there. Maybe it means something other than what I think it means. Not sure. Okay, now there's a lot of vegan stuff on this list. Vegan kielbasa, which is Polish. Interesting that all of these meats have a vegan version. Why don't they just have the regular non-vegan version? But hey, what do I know? Vegan kielbasa, 20,000 people look for vegan kielbasa. I don't even think most people can spell it. Compare scan. Now this is a pretty good thing for if you're doing a web scan. It could be for security, it could be for SEO, it could be for anything. And you can actually do scans and scan a website today and scan it every week or every month and send them a comparison on how they're doing or how are they compared to their competitors. Learning guitars. This one will be popular. I know lots of people like to play the guitar. Learning guitars would be a great name if you're going to do guitar lessons. And you'll notice the names are getting better and better. So let's keep going. Home wrappers. So I had to explain what this is, and I'll explain it to you guys. In Canada and probably other places where you have different sorts of temperatures, if you're getting a house built and it's the winter and it's going to snow soon or something like that, what they do is they basically wrap your whole house in basically saran wrap or cellophane, and that's called a house wrapper. So home wrappers or house wrappers are still very possible and positive. 25,600 people look for it. Reduction art. Not sure what that is, but 27,000 people look for it. I'm not a big art person, but maybe one of you guys know. Lifestyle fans. Now, this could be a fan of your lifestyle, or it could be a company named Lifestyle who makes fans for bedrooms or houses. Juice delivered. 35,600 people are lazy and are looking to have their juice delivered. So why not have the domain name where they can get their juice? Book shipper. Okay, this is a good domain name. A book shipper. You could be a book shipper for anybody. For Amazon, you could do whatever you want. You could specialize in a certain type of books, like affiliate books or domain books or whatever you want. Book shipper is a pretty good domain. I like it. Country web hosting. Yeah, 36,700 people. You'd be surprised how popular this one is. I believe it's a company that did some web hosting and now it's dropped, so it'll be great for lead generation. I was surprised with that number, but I checked it and it's correct. Here we go, back to vegan. Vegan casseroles, popular. 38,000 people look to make a vegan casserole. Vegan staples, this would be, I guess, anything that would be vegan-based that is like an item that's a staple in your house. Vegan minestrone soup, 49,000. These are all really good traffic sites if you want to do a recipe site. Architect students, 50,000 people a month are looking for information on architect students. Set up an affiliate for an architecture course and you're probably good to go. Anyway, you'll have enough traffic. So we're getting through the list. We're getting to the ones with more than 50,000 a month, so I think you're going to like these, so I'll keep going. Any questions so far before I go back? We'll get to those after. Next, hosting web servers. I mean, this is great. A hosting web server is what you want when you're hosting your web server. This is the only four-letter.com dropping tomorrow, JPGF. John Paul Giraffe Frank. 61,000 people look for it. Satellite owners. Satellite owners, there's a lot of satellite owners out there that you could target with satellite dishes or programming or deals. It's a good name. Job mechanic. This is a really good one. 72,000 people, and it's one of the better ones that are out there this week. Job mechanic, a pretty good name. Red tumbler. I think people collect them. I don't know what else they would do with them. 73,000 people like red tumblers. Health digital marketing. I don't know. I don't really like it as much. It's here. It's got traffic, but I'm not sure what it is. Vegan egg rolls, another very popular dish if you guys are looking to cook. Okay, this is a good one. Oxygen ventilators. Obviously, this is a huge thing with everything that's gone on lately with health and things like that. Oxygen ventilators, very good. 76,000 people. Booming stock, 88,000 people. So they want to look to find out what's a booming stock. This is a great stock advice domain if you want to set up a site based on stocks. And then when you need an oxygen ventilator, who do you want to put it in besides a competent doctor? So competent doctors, 93,000 a month. And you see we're getting better. Industry photographer, you want to be known as the industry photographer for whatever industry you do. Could be catering, could be wedding, could be anything. Good name, good brandable. This one's kind of cool because do you want people to favorite you? Now, this is spelt the Canadian and British way, so don't get confused by that. We spell favorite with a U, so it's O-U-R. But who wouldn't want to be favorited? So favorite me, and let's go with that. Well, that's a good time for me to tell you to please like the video that you're watching. Whether you're on Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn, like it, please. That's a good time. Web scenarios, another really good one. I'm not sure what we could do here, but it's a pretty good domain. Web scenarios. Planter kit, for those of you into gardening, there's no better time to get a planter kit than, I guess, in the middle of July. 183,000 people look for them. Vegan chowder, I believe, is the most popular of all the vegan dishes and probably the last one of the vegan dishes. Computers consultant. I mean, I don't like it with the S there with computers consultant. Should be computer consultant, but still, 278,000 people can't spell and look for it, so you'll get some traffic out of it. Comp name. I don't know what that. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. Comp name could be. I'm not sure really what I would look at it for, but compensation. Who knows? Oh no, there's another vegan one. Vegan coleslaw. I didn't realize it. Well, I guess there is some stuff you have to do. I thought coleslaw was mostly vegetables anyway, but keep it vegan. 335,000 people. And I am not by any means making fun of vegans. Home office buildings, great domain name. 390,000 people look for home office buildings. Really good name. I like it. Let's keep going. Cabin lights. So if you have a cabin out in the woods and you need lighting, where would you go besides cabin lights? Cabin lights, 500,000 people look for cabin lights. So a lot of people with cabins. On-site chat. So this is where if you want to set up a live person or live persons or one of the chat services, you could set up your own chat service and do an affiliate or reseller and sell it on-site chat. 690,000 people look for on-site chat, probably for their website. It's exactly targeted for what you want, so it's a good one. This one's one I've been saving, Euro Traders. This one's a really good name. Anybody in Europe? A Euro Trader would be awesome for stocks. It could be good for crypto, could be good for anything. 871,000 people go there. We are almost at the end of the list, and they're getting better. Compact Charger, 900,000 people looked for a compact charger for their phone, their laptop, their iPad. Not a bad name. You can get one off of, I don't know, Wish, Alibaba, wherever you want. Get a bulk of them and just sell nothing but compact chargers. Nurses Aids. Okay, this is a great name. 929,000 looking for Nurses Aids. Great name, probably one of the best dropping tomorrow. You want to probably back order this name. You don't have to bid on it, but you probably want to back order it. Great name. Drop tested. 2.5 million want to see if their product is drop tested. Not one of those I would go after above Nurses Aid, but some of you may like it. Articles written. Over 1 million people go to articles written or Google articles written, and they can come to your website where they can find pretty good articles. You can also have articles written, meaning they could come in and pay $20, $30, $50 to pay somebody for an article. It is a really good name for a business for an article site, and it is the last name on our list today. So I hope you enjoyed the list. Post in the chat what name you like, and don't forget to go like us wherever you're watching us. I will stop sharing. So post all your comments. These names will be available in the list, in the folder, in the shared folder on Google Drive, where you can go ahead and grab some of them. Okay, and that is the expired domain search tool. If anybody wants it, it is, I'll post the link. It's $500 US, and you can get the tool and then go sort your own names yourself easily. Well, much easier than you could going through 180,000 lists. Joe Jones, how hard is it to really get these names? So what I've been finding is the people in our group usually get the bulk of them, because what they do is in the Facebook group, they post afterwards what names they got. And I'm amazed that some of the really, really high-end ones are taken by members of our group, which means other people are not doing a really great job sorting their domain names. And people that are using the expired domain search tool and that are watching the show are finding much better domain names. So we'll see who gets Nurses Aids and a couple of the other ones that were in there, and then we'll know from that. Best place to, now you're back, Joe, with another one. Best place to pre-order. I always have to look this up because I always forget it. There's two that you want to look at. One is Dropcatch, and the other one is sav.com. So you want Dropcatch and you want Save, sav.com. Those are the two best ones. John, last few names are really good. Yes, that's why I put them at the end, because they're sorted by searches. Euro Traders. Yeah, that's another really good one. I like that one too. I think I'm more interested in Nurses Aids because I think you could do all kinds of referral stuff there. And you're welcome, Joe. Okay, so you've got the link to the tool. I'm going to give you another name that is available now. It's a brandable. I'm not sure if anybody wants it, but I'm going to give it to you now anyway. What the heck did I do here? So here we go. This is it. This is one called Plates Up. I think it's a great name for a restaurant. Who wants to go to Plates Up? I mean, it's a good name. I think so. Who knows? But there's a lot better coming. I have a list of 180 really good names that are available and free to register right now. So let's answer a couple of your questions, then we'll get back to the list and the topics. Last week, I got investments video, mobile baking, and cars pickup, just registering straight up. Excellent. So, Joe, that answers your question. So nobody actually backordered these domains, and they are certainly each worth at least $10 plus. I know somebody else, by the way, who tried to get mobile baking, and they couldn't get it. So mobile baking is a great brand for a bakery. Investments video is good, and cars pickup is good because, like I said, if somebody wants to take their car and have somebody drive it down to Florida or pick it up for them somewhere and drive it across country, cars pickup is a great name for that. So there you go. Somebody's asking me about a name now that's not on the list. What do you think of zerodown.org? I think it would be good. I just don't like it as an org. Zero Down is good. All right, let's go back to a couple of topics. So there's been a couple of chats about BrandBucket and other companies in the chat group, in the Facebook group, and I'll just give you my opinion. I think I applied a couple domains years ago. They were really high-end premium domains that I would really consider a premium, and we'll get to that in a second. And I was declined for like all 4 or 5 names, and I figured forget it. And then all I've heard is people submit names and they wait years, and some sell. Yeah, it may take a while. I was just tired of being rejected and told names suck that were actually really good. This is when they were just starting out, so kind of annoyed me a little bit, and then I've never gone back to any one of those sites. Something else that we need to talk about. A question came up yesterday that was a very good question that everybody could benefit from knowing. Sometimes you look for a name at a registrar and it may come up and say, this name is $3,000, it's premium. So what does that mean? Does it mean it's a premium name? Absolutely not. What it really means is that a premium name can also be a name that's listed by an end user, meaning us, through a registrar and put a price tag on, and then it comes up as, well, let's say premiumnames.com is available for sale for $3,500. All that means is that somebody owns premiumnames.com and they just put it up for sale, and that's the price they put it up. And because it's not at a reg fee, they call it a premium name. It has nothing to do with being a premium name, although technically Premium Names is a premium name, but you get what I mean. The other reason is some of the new GTLD registrars, like I'm not saying, I'm just going to pick any up that I can remember, like .guru, .company, .whatever. They may have like domain.company and they think that's a premium name. So instead of selling it for whatever their normal registration is, they mark it up to a few thousand or a few $100s. Again, that's just their version of if it's premium. Doesn't actually mean it's a premium domain name. If you're unsure what a premium domain is, feel free to message me on Facebook, on WhatsApp, anywhere you want, and I will tell you whether it's premium or not. Most times you'll know because people will give you many offers on a premium domain name because it's not just you who's thinking it's premium. You'll know by the traffic and by the numbers, but happy to tell you and guide you. So we got that straight. New directory software, Jack Hoffman released something called Easy Directory. It's good. I own no part of his company. You can just Google Easy Directory, and it's a much easier directory than the one that he had before. The next thing that I want to show you is people ask me all the time, how do you manage such a large portfolio, or how do you manage a small domain portfolio? So what I use is a product I'm going to show you right now. It is called Watch My Domains. So I'm going to open it up big so you guys can see it. It basically is a tool where you add in all your domain names, and then it keeps track of your registration date, the date you created them. It keeps track of your name servers. It keeps track of everything you could possibly imagine, if they're expiring, if they're not expiring. A lot of times I've gone ahead and I've added a whole bunch of names to it, and it told me that I had different name servers for certain names. Like sometimes the companies, when you let a name go past the expiration date, they turn it back to their own name servers, and even if you pay for it, they never turn it back to wherever you were parking or trying to sell it. But it's a great tool for keeping track of a portfolio of names. It'll also tell you when something's going to expire or something is new. It'll tell you if you want to run a whole list of names. It'll tell you when something's becoming available. There's lots of tools and things that you can do with it. It's 49 bucks, and I use it all the time. It is called Domain Punch, but make sure you don't get any of the other products. You want to get this one that says Watch My Domains Pro. That's the $49 one. Some other ones are like $100 or $200, and you won't get much benefit out of them. So that's the one you want to get if you want to just keep your portfolio organized, know where everything is, get off of spreadsheets, and know. The other thing you can do is you can add all your domains from every registrar, so you can keep track of them in one place instead of having to go elsewhere. Okay, that's the end of that. So I know what you're saying. You want to get to some cool stuff. We will get to some cool stuff. Let's see, some questions, and then we'll go to something else. Regarding the geodomains, can you appraisal one of them, please? Sure, if you have one, I'll gladly appraise it. Would you consider Spousy as a premium name if Gifty sale? No, I would not. I wouldn't consist. Spousy is not the same as a Gifty. You could have a Gifty or you could have a Gifter. A Gifty is like, I don't know, maybe somebody who gives it to them. I don't know. But no, those are definitely not. That Spousy is definitely not a premium, because I don't know what you'd. Spousy would be the other spouse? No. What are your thoughts on 5letter.coms? I think they're good. Well, it's a good segue. It's like you guys are setting me up for these next things, so I might as well go into, I'll skip a section and go to what I wanted to do with you, so we'll go there now. I'm going to share another screen, and we'll talk about 5-letter domain names. How's that? So we're going to go to Snag-a-Name. Snag-a-Name, I'm going to, let me get rid of your comments so people can see it, and then I'll zoom in and I'll pull it over to my monitor. That's why it's doing things. Okay, Snag-a-Name. I'll zoom in a bit. Not that much, just enough so you can see what's there. Okay, so this is Snag-a-Name. This has every character that you could be looking for of domain names. You should register an account here. It's free. We're going to be carrying, this is just in beta still, top available domain names, all available domain names, back-ordered names you can back-order, geodomains, all dictionary domains, lead generation domains, which is services, 2-letter, 3-letter, 4-letter, and 5-letter domain names, and first name, last name domains that are available. So let's look at the first list. These are all 2-letter domains that are available now. And this is updated, will be updated daily starting Monday or sooner. Basically, I don't make any off of this unless you click the register by Epic button. Appreciate if you would register through the affiliate link. That's the only way I make money, and I will keep it free. A lot of new services being added to this that you don't currently see. You can see 11 people have signed up in the last 20 minutes. So that's how it works. So you can go see 2 letters that are available. You can see I'm going to 3 letters, and it has all the country ones in case you want LA. No means no in French and whatever. Has all the names. There are no 4-letter.coms available, so I put all the 4 letters from everything that are available. And you can also sort the columns if you want to go alphabetically, and you can sort however you want. This goes for the 2-letter ones too. If you want to sort by alphabet, you can do that as well. You can sort however you want. 5 letters. There are a ton of 5-letter.coms, so I just left those as 5-letter .coms, and I took out the other ones. Oh, apparently I didn't. I will next time. But you can see the 5-letter.coms you asked about. If they're pronounceable, they're worthwhile. If they're not pronounceable, they're not worthwhile. But I will sort these out and make sure there's just comms on this one for now until we run out of comms. And then first name, last names. Those are first name, last names that are available that have some traffic. They've been reloaded today. Sarah Engel. You can drop the ones with the middle initial. Forget that. Sarah Minks, Sarah Murchison, Sarah Pandy. And these are all, you can sort these by alphabetical order. Adam Oxhorn, Adam Prawl. You get the idea. Adam Bettenkorf. And you can check how many profiles these have just by going to the window and taking a look and seeing what is for sale. So let's take Andrew Finney. I just want to see if you guys will be able to see my window. You can. I will type in Andrew Finney up here. I will type it correctly. And then I'll go to LinkedIn and let's see how many Andrew Finneys we have that we could possibly sell this to. And that's basically what I would do is I would look, there's 80 plus Andrew Finney, so Andrew Finney would be a great name to grab. And if I want to check it out, I click Andrew Finney and I will see that there are over 80 profiles once it loads, and there are 82. And then there's all these guys with good jobs: National Cloud Software Consultant, Country Director, Business Development Manager, First Officer, and there's tons of people with jobs that may be interested in Andrew Finney. As part of the Domain Firehose course, you'll get the exact emails to send to these people to encourage them to buy the domain names, as well as a whole bunch of other stuff. But you can see the site is good. It's got lots of cool stuff in it. Joe asked me to add a feature, which I'm adding, so you can download the lists and play with them and run them through the expired domain tool or whatever tool you want. So that's something else that you can do. And I'm going to go back to me so we can go back. So let's see, I'm getting some good comments here. Oh, by the way, where are we? What are your thoughts on 5 letters? I think we answered that one. It'd be nice if you distribute domain list could be available by the D button on the expired domain tool. Yes. So I will load that up today, and I'll actually get it loaded up after every morning. I've got somebody hired up who's going to do this now for us. And then last thing here, but Stephen, it will be done. Will Snag-a-Name ever have a number of searches or CPC? So Tom, Snag-a-Name will definitely have a number of searches and CPC. We are working with the Google API to get it implemented. It takes a bit of time, but we're getting there. And then I'm going to give you a list of other features that are being added to Snag-a-Name. I got Spruh, S-P-R-U-H from Snag-a-Name. How is it? It's a good pronounceable 5-letter name. I mean, it makes sense at least. Don't get something that doesn't, you can't make. If people tell me it's pronounceable, it's like XRZTQ. Stuff like that's not pronounceable. Filtering, sorting by extension would be helpful too. Yeah, we're going to do that. So let me go back to some of the features because you guys have got me thrown off my game. And I'll tell you some of the features that I'm adding. So here we go. It's going to be updated many times throughout the day. So there'll be 3 or 4 sets of updates that are going to be going on that you'll be able to see once we get it fully rolling. It'll have all the names that you already saw. There'll be premium drops and things like that. There's 900 first name and last names loaded every day that you'll be able to see. And then some of the features that I'm going to be adding that may be pay, and I'll take your opinion on this, is because I've talked about it with a few people. There's going to be what's considered a top domain list, which will be different than what is in the expired domain tool. It'll have a download button. It'll have keywords. So let's say you're interested in domains that have to do, always want to be with hosting. Every time we do an update and a domain is listed with your keyword in it, you'll automatically be sent an alert saying, hey, a hosting name has been added, here's the name, and you can click here if you're interested in looking at it. So that keyword search is going to be added, and then you'll be able to grab names. The big thing is you'll be able to grab names the second they drop. Now, what does that mean? Every registrar and every CCTLD has different drop times. So you won't have to wait till the next day or the day it drops to get them. You'll be able to get them as they drop. The other thing that I'm adding is a whois lookup and a whois history lookup. So you'll be able to look up any domain name that you want. And then the CPC and monthly searches will be in there. So I was thinking about packaging them all as a pro account for it, but for now I'm going to leave it all free as we start to add some of the features. All right, that's that. Let's go back to where I was. Okay, the other thing that I am going to be launching shortly is something called Managed Domain Portfolios. I'll put that up in a banner so you can see what that is. Managed Domain Portfolios, it's just a temporary site now. Feel free to look at it. It is that. So what does it mean? So I've taken on 2 people so far where I've taken over managing their whole portfolio of domain names. So I'm going through it, I'm pricing them out, I'm working on selling them, I'm finding them buyers. I'm taking the list and making it so that people are profitable. So if you have 500 names and whatever you've got, I want to make sure that you're making enough every year to cover your renewals plus more. So I'm working with them to actually manage their portfolio for them and build out some cool sites and stuff like that. If you're interested in something like that, you can message me, or in about a few days, you can go to Manage Domain Portfolios and submit a request. But since you have me here, there's no point in waiting. You can just message me. What does this say? It looks like you have an extra D in. Yeah, that's me. That's, of course, I did that wrong. Stupid. It's a typo. The actual site is spelt right, so I will fix that now. But good work. And while I'm here, I'll even capitalize the P. So there you go. You are 1,000% right. I spelt it right in the actual domain name. But good catch, whoever that was. I'll go back and look. Okay, let's give you another available name that you may find interesting. Let's try this one. This is an available name. We're going to get to that big list in a second. This one is Puppy Birthday Cakes. Surprisingly enough, extremely popular. And people love their puppies. So what can I say? Let's get rid of Managed Domain Portfolios now. You know about that. Okay, the next thing we're going to do before we get to the big one is, which is the available list of names, which is why you're all here listening to me. Although the drop list was pretty good, you have to admit. The Firehose course. So we have 15 people in the Firehose course. It will go August 2nd. We are going to have a hell of a day with that. We're going to go through everything imaginable you could think of. We're still accepting a few more people, and then I'm closing it up because we have enough. We've got 15 already, and I'm also giving everybody that takes the course 3 months of consulting with me added to the course. So basically, you're getting that on top of it for $1,000 with everything. You're going to go through every one of these subjects you see here, plus we're going to talk about all the tools, and I'm going step by step and showing everybody exactly what to do. There won't be anybody that won't be trained as well as my son is by the time you're done with this, and you should have a huge amount of increased knowledge in the domain industry by the time you're done. You should be a sales machine, hopefully, by the time you're done with this, if you put everything that you're given to use. So if you do want to sign up for the course, it is not too late. You can sign up for it. It's up to you. I'll post the link again. You can sign up, and you can also message me if you want some payment options. But you're going to learn everything there is to know that I've learned in 20 years in this domain course. And I've got a special preview for you guys coming up shortly. But that's that. That's the end of the course stuff. Now we're going to get to the good stuff. So I wrote down here in my notes, it says, so basically every fucking thing I know. I wasn't going to swear, but hell, you got to get the gist of it. Anyway, so that's that. We've gone through the Snag a Name stuff. I've got some new projects coming up, but I don't think I'll bother you guys anymore with that. I'll tell you some of the new stuff that's coming up, and then we're going to switch to the available list of names. And so get your pads ready, your fingers ready. I'm going to post a URL you can go to. I'll run through them and talk through them while you guys are going through and registering whatever you want. So give me a message in the comments if you're ready for the available list. While you do that, I will be telling you some of the new projects coming up. Snag a Name, obviously, you've seen it. Managed domain portfolios, the complete history lookup that we've talked about. LinkedIn, being able to find LinkedIn profiles for first name, last names. It'll show you how many profiles there are. You're also going to get in the course that I'm doing a complete CRM. So you will get the full CRM with everything you need to do to email customers and get customers going with all of the scripts and all of the emails. Basically, all you have to do is add your clients in. Oh, I see finally people are typing they're ready for the available names. Also in the Firehouse course, you're going to get domain funnels, domain name funnels, which is how to sell domain names and just put them in it and off you go. Also working on a project called 420 Hosting because marijuana companies have a tough time getting hosting. So I'm doing some of that cool stuff. So you'll get every domain bought. Oh, I also have a list where you'll get every domain from every GTLD and TLD that's bought every day so you can see what people are buying. What I use that for, just so you know, is if something really looks good in another extension, I'll buy it in my local extension. Everyone seems like they're getting ready for the list. I hope you guys are ready. And then I'll have one more thing to share with you afterwards, but we'll get that later. All right, without further ado, I'm going to post the link in here for you to go ahead and register your domain names. You'll notice that you won't be able, this link will change every week, by the way, so there's no point in bookmarking it. Are you ready? Are you set? I will post it and then I'll run through the names and tell you which ones I think are good. Please use the affiliate links. I know it may slow you down a drop, but please use the affiliate links when registering domain names. Here's the list. Thanks for waiting. Boom. It's out there now. So you can go to that page and you can grab the same list that I'm about to share and run through with you guys. It's called Available Atom, and it's today's list of domain names. You can go see it yourself. You'll need to be logged into Snag a Names to do that first. What do I like here? Let's see. Bamboo Travel Mug. These names, by the way, all have really high CPCs. So even though it may sound like a dog name, it's still a really high CPC and high traffic name. Bankruptcy Stock, interesting. Alkaline Diets, for those who have alkaline diets. Bazaar Supermarket, Beginner Yoga Routine, Berkeley Social Club. Berlin Travels, I thought that's a decent name. Best Murphy Beds, this is a popular one. Brand Personas, great name for company. Everyone wants a brand persona. Bricks Barbecue, a type of barbecue. Cables Organizers, even with the extra L, it's got traffic. Cake Flavors, Calculate Student Loan. Caribbean Dish, maybe spelt wrong. Carib Travels, which is good. Car Mobile Service. Cat Door Flap, popular. Charter Accountants. Church Sacraments, Circular Pump. Color Bands, Corporation Meeting. This one, cow print shirts. It's a shocking one, but it's really high in what people want. Create Any Design, great for a designer. Cream Latte. Cupid Costume, probably only good on Valentine's Day, but still good. Curved Lady. Customized Puzzles. Decor Tape. Define Relentless. Define Vegan. All those vegan names. Designer Kids Shoes, popular. Digital Marketing Institutions, popular. Doc's Diets, don't know. Doggy Stores is a good one, I remember. Donation Stuff is good. Download Lightroom, this could be anything. Dragon Smokers, a really high-end brand of smokers. Driving Videos, Dual Display, spelt with an E for gamers. Ear Muffins, this is kind of a good brand if you want to sell ear muffs, but pretty interesting. Electronics Broker, Emotion Changer. Please post in the chat which names you got. I am interested. Excel Advanced, eyelash extension glues, didn't know this was a thing. Facial models, federal unemployment benefits, files searcher, good. File signature, fishing with girls, fitness resistance band, France student visa, fun Zoom background, gamer television. Generation difference, there's a lot of differences in the generations. Golden buzzers, you get that on America's Got Talent. Google suggestion, I don't know about. Grills and Smokers is good. Halifax Car Rental is good. The other thing that I like is these hiking names that have cities. Hiking Banff and Hiking Houston. Those are pretty good names. Those actually make sense the way they are. Home Batting Cage, by the way, another great name that's available. Go get it. What's the snag name again? Can't pull it out. Snaganame.com. It's right in the link above. Where is Snaganame list? Snaganame.com is the website. And then once you're logged in, go to here. That should help you guys. Home Office Tax, Homes for Bees, Hot Fudges. Pretty interesting name. Hot Sexy Images, huge incentive. This one looks interesting. Humidifier for cars. Images for share, that's good. Indian fast foods. Keto diet chart. Keto idea. Everyone wants to lay foundations. Jeffrey Doucette. It's not there. Let me make it live, Jeffrey. Let me just go in and tell him to make it live. I'll have him put it on the available list as well so you guys can find it no matter where you're looking. One sec. Okay. Make on available domains now. So he's putting it there now. For the rest of you, you can copy down as I go, or I will post the list for you in the chat. I may even throw it in here for you guys, in case you can download from here. Let's keep going. Lay foundations, LED poles, linking markets, lip lump, don't know what that is, live streaming baseball, live streaming hockey. Good domain names. Low oxygen levels, interesting. Makeup fixer, this may be good for some of you in the makeup business. Men's golf clubs, that's a pretty good name. Military language, miniature artist, mini fly cam, mobile home deal. This I liked a lot, mobile power banks. So if you need a power bar or something that is battery operated, is mobile, it's a good one. Mortgage loan calculator, Mother's Day necklace, only good for one day. Motivation money, we're all motivated by money. Nail polish holder, but it's missing an H, so skip it. Nearby coffee shop, what else do I like? Numbers painting, painting by numbers. Occupational health care. Office businesses, another great name, available. Online business ideas, for those of you that love chicken, online chicken delivery. Online fitness class, I'm going to just skip through some of these because we're starting to get, photo album printing is good. Pink gift cards is popular. Plates up, that's the one I gave you before. Poolside decor could be for landscaping. Property auction Scotland, there's puppy birth cakes. What about this one? Real estate attorney. It's a good one. Yeah, I love the Mount Mobile. Way to go, Mark. You're always fast on your feet. Recipe for meals. This one I had a tough time toying with. He's just asking me if he should do this. He's posting it also on the available tab now that you guys have seen most of it. Real estate, what was it like? Recruiter's resume. You know, it sounds like it's a good resume for a recruiter, but I'm not sure how it fit in, but I liked it. Replica designers, that sounds pretty good. Rock the Bot, don't know what it is, but it sounded pretty cool. Romantic gaze, rotary cutter blades. I don't know if you need new cutter blades, but you could just sell one product there. It's a sharp business. Royalty Dental, very popular. Rummy card games, satin bedding sets that we did before. Scholarships website. Every kid applies for a scholarship. This is a good one. Seat arrangement, good for wedding planners or good for people that want to sell seats to concerts or events. Service water heater. Who doesn't have a water heater problem that needs service? Settlement for debt is good. Simple HTML template and templates, good. Smash the room I left here because there's a lot of those places now where you can go online and you just smash everything in the room. So I thought Smash the Room was pretty good. Snacks Shack, a good brandable. Sports pant. Who needs a nice sports pant? Star Wars helmet. I left this on here for somebody who's a real geek that wants a Star Wars helmet. Sugar Daddy application. No comment. Summer trending. Table partitions. Tablets for kids. That's okay. Tattoo Shop Toronto is also a very popular one. Texas Land Cheap. Oh, here's another one. The Confederate. Everyone likes to think of themselves as a Confederate. The Good Life. Instead of the good life, you're living the good life. Pearl Book, Tongue Fitness is backwards, missing a letter, although I was wondering what that could be. Translation interpreting is good. Tornado Watcher is also good, but hard to sell. This one's a good one. Transportation from airport. You'll get very well indexed for that. Underpriced houses. A really, really good domain name. Underpriced houses. Let's see. Verified on Tinder. We don't care. Website hosting finder. Website immigration. Welfare departments. What's discipline? Yes. What is discipline these days? Go to your corner. Take a time out. The Wuhan wet market. Not very popular. Yoga with your cat. Who doesn't want to have yoga with the cat? And then Zoom plans. 186 great names that you guys can look at. And I will post also into the chat afterwards. Should you guys have any questions? Greg White. You got some good ones, man. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing. Hopefully most of you got in and got some good ones. That was 186 really good domain names that are available for you guys to look at. Let's see what people got. Mark Becker, mobile power banks. I love that one. I think it's great for anywhere. If you're at a trailer, if you're out, or you're at a ball game, you're anywhere you need a mobile. Not working for me, so not sure what that is, but you'll be up in a second. Greg White, tablets for kids, alkaline diets, calculates student loan, underpriced houses. Underpriced houses is one of the best names because nobody wants to go to overpriced houses, but underpriced houses sounds like a good one. Rick, Snack Shack. Yeah, I like that. I think Snack Shack is a pretty good one. Grills and smokers. So I don't know who it is, a Facebook user, but this is a really good domain name to set up an affiliate for a company that sells grills and smokers, or anybody you want. Smokers like $600-700 on the low side, and they're really good, and you can make good affiliate revenue on something like that. So you may keep posting your names. Let me know if you got good enjoyment out of those names. It took me a while to pull up 180 names that were mostly decent, but there's some really, really good names in there. Some I guess I could have skipped, but some really good ones. All right, now you can post your names that you got and ask any questions. You can also click, let me go check if that thing's on Snag a Name with the right on the front page yet, so you can get some of those if they're still available. Appreciate you guys using the affiliate links. Don't mind doing the free site, especially if it's always there. Okay, so the available names are loading on the front of the site. There will be no hidden page, so you'll be able to get them there too. I'll let you know when that's done. And then off we go. So feel free to fire any questions. I'm going to, let's see, I lost my camera. And there it is, we're back. Okay, so let me look at what else I have on my list of stuff. Let's see, we've gone through almost everything. Does anybody have any questions that they want? Oh yeah, I love some of those, Naveen. Good name. Good name. Even on different browsers, just getting a listing from July 12th. Yeah, you have to go to the link that I gave you, but it'll be posted on the available thing in a second, so you'll see that as well. Naveen, Smash the Room. That's a pretty good one. I'm telling you, there's lots of those that come up. And it's, Harlan, you guys got to go to this page. Go to that page after you're logged in, and then you'll see the current list. And then in the meantime, we're making it on the other page too. So I like Smash the Room. I think it's good because there's lots of places like that where you can take out your frustrations. Mo, grabbed office, businesses, and transportation from airport. Yeah, those are two smart ones. Those are two that you could actually sell as a business, and you can see why a business would want those right away. Office businesses, you could sell company registrations. Transportation for airport, it's pretty obvious. Liz Wait Fast. And then Harlan says he's logging in. Could you appraise, what's this one? Could you place places, and what is that? Place is, oh, places near me. Apologize. It's it's not a bad name, but first of all, I couldn't read it. So start capitalizing your letters in the words as you put names up, so people know where the word begins, and do it in your logo as well. So the N and the M should be capitalized. 50, it's hard to say because I don't. It's not specific. I don't know what kind of place it would be. I mean, I'd rather see coffee shops near me or something than places near me. Unless you're just going to do historical stuff, then it's okay. Somebody else, Joe Jones, Plates Up. Yeah, I love that name. There's something about it that's going to be really popular, and I bet there's already a restaurant called Plates Up somewhere. I have to look for it. It's good. List is posting on YouTube, but not on Facebook. Ooh, that's weird. Okay, I will make sure that, let me go ahead while we're here and I'll upload both those lists for you onto Google Drive, so those of you that have access can go in there and get it right away. I will go right now and do it. It'll be in the standard share folder called emails and templates. Give me 1 second. Available 714. Okay, so it's going to say available 714. It's in the drive, and then I've also posted the list of names that are dropping tomorrow. So both of them are now in the shared drive, Google Drive that you guys have, called email and call templates. One is called 715 no numbers. That means it's the names that are dropping tomorrow. The other one that says 7/14/2021 are the names on the list that are dropping, that are already dropped, and you can just go register. So they're there. That's done. How do you like that for fast service? Do I need to take part in Dropcat auctions in order to get the name I want? So that's an interesting question. If the name doesn't go to auction, you'll probably get it right away. If it does go to an auction, you will have to either bid against other people, or you can just say, forget about the name. That's up to you. So those are your options. That's the thing. If other people find them, then yeah, they're probably going to go to an auction. Or if you like the same name as somebody else, then it's probably going to go to auction as well. Somebody asked me just now in WhatsApp, how do I get access to the page? So I'll post the page again now. I'll post the link, and then you guys can, if you don't have access, you can just ask for it, and I'll give it to you now. I'm going to get the link, and I'm going to copy it and post it here. So for those of you that don't have the link now, click this link, ask for permission, and then you'll be added to it, because I will give you permission to be able to get it. The link is now posted for those of you that can see it. That's the link to the shared stuff and the cool stuff. What else should we do today? I have a 2-day broker course that I taught back in 2014, I think. Really good course. It's about 8 to 10 hours of me talking. If you're interested, you can get it here. It's $99 for the 2 days. It's up to you. Those that are already in the broker course, I'll be posting the links in there for you for free. You will not have to pay for it. It'll be part of the broker course. So you've got a bunch of stuff you can look at that's pretty cool. And it's about 8 hours of me teaching you a whole bunch of stuff. But it's going to be so much more detailed after another 7 years in the business. Get ready for that fire hose course. It's going to be great. Another question. Is only people who have the domain backward allowed in the auction, or can anyone bid? So that's interesting, Rick. What I found is that at the company called, whatever I just gave, let me look, at Dropcatch, oddly enough, you can enter the auction after people have bid, which is strange to me because that never came out. Well, somebody's asking me, is that the course from Protrata given at Dana Point? Yes, it is. That's the course that I did for them, and people paid, I think it was $5,000 a head for that course. So you want to pay attention and watch that course for 99 bucks. Anyway, let's get some questions. Anybody have any questions or comments? And please make sure you like the broadcast. Wherever you're watching it, hit like and like it. What will the cost be for managed domain portfolios? It really depends. You can submit your portfolio. Whatever it is, you're probably going to get the cost back pretty quickly as soon as we sell 1 or 2 domains. I can't price a portfolio with 10,000 domains the same as I would a 500 or 100 portfolio name. What I have to do is I have to go in, and I'm doing this now for a couple of people with large portfolios. I have to go in, I have to take a look at everything that's there, I have to fix it all, I have to organize it all, I have to get it all at the same place, I have to get it all on the same park pages, all offered for sale, figure out what all the prices are, market the domains, and then find buyers for them. So yeah, it will come at a price based on how many domains you have. And then I also do 20% of the fee once I sell your names, which is pretty cheap considering some of you are offering me 50 to sell some of your domain names. So it's 20% for the domain names, and they're just set up fee based on how many domains you have. Hope I answered that question. Anybody else have any questions? Anybody? Fire away. We've just hit the hour mark, and somehow the time just flies. Also, let me know if you like the available names and you still like the what's dropping tomorrow stuff, so I know what features to keep and what features to drop. So tell me whether you want things added or not, and if you like it, let me know if you like the available domains list, and let me know if you like the drops list. Oh, Kathy's asking for her link. She wants a link to get a portfolio review. Where's that? You guys are keeping me busy, that's for sure. 1 second, I'm going to look for it. Oh, that's $99 Canadian, by the way, for the course. It's about $70 US, 75. Let me go find Kathy's link for a portfolio deep dive, and then that's it for that. Feel free to post your questions while I'm looking for this. I'm happy to answer any and all questions. And Kathy, here is your link. This is just for those like Kathy. I think it was just Kathy who wants a portfolio review. I'll post that here so you know what the link is. And these prices are in Canadian dollars, so take off about 20 some odd % for the US price. So don't get scared if you see that. Naveen says, I like the drop list more. Yeah, because you can better prepare, whereas everybody else in domains can't. What about those who don't buy, what does it say? What to do about those who don't buy pay even if the domain offer was accepted? It really depends. If you know who they are, it's pretty easy to do something about it. And if they're in a marketplace, it's also pretty easy to do something about it. I haven't had many people back out of an offer once it was accepted on a marketplace. People tend to do that more on a domain through an email because they risk losing their marketplace account. So that's one of the better reasons to keep smaller domains or anything under 1,000 or 2,000 in the domain marketplaces, and then you don't have to worry about it. But I mean, yeah, we can definitely go after and talk to people who dropped them. Some of you guys may have had offers from other people, and I'm happy to make phone calls to try to close those deals. I've seen a couple. Oh, that's the other thing. When I manage your portfolio, people send me. When I manage your portfolio, you guys are keeping me busy with comments. People also send me all the offers that they've had and things that have gone down, and I try to revive them. So there you go. For those of you that don't see any links, Kathy and Joe, I will put the links. I'll put all the links in the Facebook group when we're done here. Well, they're going to appear, I believe, in the chat for the Facebook group, so you can check it. Greg just posted the portfolio link. I think maybe there's some systems that aren't seeing it or aren't seeing the portfolio links, but I'll post them all in case you guys want any of them. Anybody else have any questions? It has been a crazy broadcast. It looks like you guys from the comments really like the droppings of what's dropping tomorrow, and then you really like the available names, so that's all good. Anybody have any questions, you can feel free to post them here or ask me privately on Facebook or WhatsApp. We'll do a going once, going twice, going 3 times, and then we will be done. Don't forget to please like the videos. Let's see. Okay, no more questions. Going once, going twice. Last call. Perfect. Thanks, everybody. I hope you really enjoyed the show. I hope you got some great domain names, and I hope if doing the big course, somebody asked, if doing the big course, will I benefit from the broker course? You're going to pick up some stuff in all the courses. The broker course is a good course to get your feet wet, get you excited about getting ready for what's to come, but the amount of knowledge I've obtained in the last 7 years is massive, and the level of detail we're going to do in the Firehose course that you're in, Bill, is going to be absolutely crazy. You're going to love it. Greg says, thanks, stupendous, thanks. Okay, everybody, have a fantastic day, and I will see you next week. Happy domaining. Take care, everybody. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.